guys, welcome to part 2 of the question and answer video. So question 1, what sports do you like? I like sort of extreme stuff like skydiving, hang gliding, jet skiing, all that. I really like swimming. I trained a lot as a swimmer in high school. I played water polo, I did athletics, so basically I like most sports. Okay, why do you choose to play video game music that would be considered geeky? Because I'm a nerd and I'm totally cool with it. And I reckon the nerds are going to inherit the earth, so everyone should watch out. Okay, what is it like to see colours when you play music? Could you share with us what notes have what colours? Okay, so when I hear music, I hear music in colour, I guess is a good way to describe it. I think a lot of musicians do. It's called synesthesia. So I'll just go through sort of the C major scale and what notes correspond to what colours. So C is basically a sort of medium royal blue, D is orange, E is green, like a grass green, F is navy and yellow, G is a reddish pink, and A is a light blue, B is a brown, sometimes with yellow. Now the way it works, so E is a grass green, but E flat for me would be a sort of a warmer colour, like with a bit of blue in it, and A is a sort of cool light blue, but an A flat would be more like a turquoise, so that's sort of how it works. And when I hear music, I hear something and people go, how do you know that's in D flat? And I say, because the music is warm orange to me, so it's all kind of linked in with perfect pitch, I think. And yeah, I just sort of take it for granted and just assume that everyone has the same thing, but I think it's not that rare amongst musicians. I think probably quite a few people do have it, but you probably have, if you have it, you probably have different note colour associations to the ones that I have. You should read Musicophilia by Oliver Sacks if you're interested in this kind of thing. I found it a really interesting book. Okay. What's your favourite game console? Do you like the modern ones or do you prefer retro ones? Definitely retro ones. I love the Nintendo, the original Nintendo Entertainment System, and I love the Super Nintendo as well. I actually didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up as a kid. I just bought it a few years ago and I just love it. So I don't think it can all just be about the childhood nostalgia thing. I just prefer it, I think. Okay. If you were offered a music contract that would ensure your financial satisfaction forever, I'm talking millions of dollars, would you sell out against your values and ethics and abandon the style of music you love? Well, even if I did have to play popular music covers or whatever, I think I could still put my own spin on it somehow. So, yeah, probably take it. Okay, is that a Yamaha U3? Yes, it is. What would be your dream piano to own? I really liked, there's an Australian brand of pianos called Stewart & Sons, and I really like them. They actually have a few extra notes on either end as well, so they're massive. And I just really like the tone quality of those pianos, the touch. It's probably a little lighter than, a Steinway or something, but I just love most pianos. I mean, I don't have a problem. I love playing Yamahas and Kawais as well. So basically, most pianos I just love. Okay. If you've been to the US, where have you gone and what did you like about the place? I have been to the US several times. I've been to the Midwest and I've been West Coast as well, California area. I was actually doing some theme park tours in the Midwest where as a group of us we just sort of went around and we hit all the major theme parks in that area, so that's all I've seen of the Midwest. I really liked Vegas, I have to say. It was tacky but I still loved it. I mean, they have a roller coaster going through the casino. I saw some shows, so I really liked that. And then I've been to California for Xena conventions, so yeah, I love that as well, and of course been to Disneyland and done all those kind of touristy things. Okay. Video Games Live often brings a famous YouTube game music player to the stage. Have you ever thought or wished to take part in a Video Games Live show? Well, I would just love to take part in anything video game music related, really. So whatever it is, I just love the music. I love to promote it. I love to be involved in it. So yeah. Okay. Can you still listen to music to chill out and relax, or do you catch yourself subconsciously dissecting every song you hear? Yes, I do catch myself. I can't help it. It's like as the song is playing, I'm analysing what harmonic progression it's using, and it is kind of frustrating because you sort of have vague memories of back when you were a kid and you used to just listen to a piece and go, wow, I love that. I don't know what chords it's using, but I love it. But every time I listen to music now, I can't help but to analyse what's going on. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but yeah, that's just what I do. Okay. Which piano celebrity, YouTube or not, would you like to meet? Are you a fan of the amazing Kyle Landry? Yes, I am. Well, I'm subscribed to him. I think he does have an amazing talent and he is very good at what he does. In terms of piano celebrity, I don't really idolize anyone like that. I mean, what I do here is it's just for fun, and I don't really compare myself to anyone but me. I'm just having fun, just putting it out there kind of thing, and hopefully people enjoy it. But in terms of YouTube people, one of my favorite subscriptions is probably Miranda Sings. I do love her work. Okay, just curious, are you a natural blonde? Yes, blonde is my natural hair colour. It would be way too expensive to dye all of this blonde. So yes. Okay, do you actually play the games that you make the songs of? I play about maybe 60-70% of them, so most of them, yes. Okay, next question. I'm thinking of doing music for live, actually studying and working with it, but I'm insecure and I don't know if it's the right path. Since it's what you do, could you tell us a bit about it? Oh, okay, tricky one. Basically, I don't regret it for a second. Music is something you do because you love it and because you just can't fathom the idea of doing something else or not doing music. It would just make you too desperately unhappy not to do it. So, I mean, you certainly don't do it for the money or the stability of it. I mean, it can be stable depending on what you want to do with it, but I think it's a choice you make. It's just something that you have to do, I think, that you just cannot, you don't want to do anything else. You'd be too unhappy not doing music, and you have to decide, I guess, whether it's enough as a hobby, whether that's enough for you, or you actually want to do it full-time for your life, sort of thing. So I've made the decision, and I've studied a music degree, I've made the decision to do it full-time, but it's not for everyone, so it's just something that you have to think about, I think. Okay, what's your favourite TV show from the 90s? Xena, obviously. Okay. What are your school grades like? Okay. I'm sort of a high achiever type of person, so I probably averaged, in my music degree, probably averaged around 85-90% for most things. Okay. What is your most beloved thing on earth? My bird, definitely. My bird's name is Hercules. He's my most beloved thing on earth. A few years ago, lightning actually struck the building and thought it was going to catch on fire. So I grabbed him in his cage and ran out to the pavement. I just sat there. Everyone else is running around getting their laptops, computers, iPhones, that sort of thing. And I'm like, I'm cool. I've got what I need. Okay, what annoys you? Poor respiratory hygiene annoys me. Okay, last one. Tell us something about yourself that is not related to music or video games. Okay, I can walk on my hands, and I've just always been able to do it since I was a kid, and I still can. So yeah, there's a useless skill for you. So we've reached the end of the questions video. If there's anything else, if there's a question that I ignored or I didn't answer and you want a response, just inbox me and I'll get back to you. Thank you.